Hi, I'm Jason Wirt. We're here at the courts in Springfield for the 32nd annual Ozarks basketball preview, and I'm here with one of our cover selections, Harper Little from Clever, and Coach Dan Jones. Thanks for being a part of this today. Appreciate it. So first question right out of the gate, Harper, what's it mean to you? I mean, you were one of the Magnificent 11s last year, so you went through this process a little bit, but what does it mean this year? You're one of the cover selections. You know, what does it mean to be on the cover of the 2018-2019 Ozarks basketball preview?
I think it's a very big honor. I've worked for this since freshman year, and I'm just glad that I finally made it.
So, say you work from, it's something that you look at. You're watching, I want to get there someday. How much of that was a motivator for you when you're in the gym, putting in those late nights, you're maybe running that extra drill that everybody else isn't running? What kind of motivation was it to have that goal to get here?
Well, I stay after practice, and I just try my best, and it really paid off in the end.
Now, coming into the upcoming season, you were all district. You were the MVP of the conference, and quite a few people, when I was doing some research, think you got ripped off and should have been all state. Yeah. So this may sound like a dig, and I don't mean it to be a dig, because I'm really curious about this. What kind of motivation is it for you to have had that snub last year and be able to go in and go, okay, I know I'm good enough to be all-state, and I'm going to show these folks they were wrong?
Yes, I'm going to put even more work than I did last year and prove to everybody that I should have made that list.
And I know your coach. You think she should have made it.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, if you look at her stat line, it was second in the district to Haley, who's, 15th ranked player in the nation or something like that, and one of the best stat lines in the area. And we had a really aggressive, tough schedule. And so, her getting snubbed was I felt really bad for her. But she's more than deserving, and it's not going to be revenge. It's going to be about redemption. So that's how Harper is. So real excited for her year this year.
Well, I mean, let's talk about Harper as a leader on the court. I mean, obviously, just from these few questions, she's got the tenacity, she's got the passion. As you said, she puts in the extra work in the gym. What does it mean to have that kind of player on your team that the other players can look and see she's the best one on the team and she's working as hard as she can to improve?
Yeah, I mean, that anytime you've got a player like that, it bleeds off on your other players. And, they look to her leadership. When she's going hard, which she always is, the rest of the team's going hard. So, therefore, when you watch us play, you see our team always giving a massive amount of effort because of all the extra things that she does on the court and off the court.
Now, looking at the upcoming season, looking at your teammates, what you've got going, how do you think the team's going to do this year?
I think we have a really tough schedule this year, but I feel like we're going to be a good, solid team. We didn't lose anybody from last year, and I think it's our time to make a statement this year.
So not losing anybody, that kind of provides a cohesion, a communication that is really hard to acquire in high school sports because you always have people graduating and everything. So what does it mean to you to have a team where you can go in and you have not just one player on the court that you can kind of look at and know what they're going to do, but you've got three players, all other four players that you can look at them and instinctively know when we're facing this particular defense, I know what my teammates are going to do, and be able to run the offense with that kind of confidence?
Our seniors, we have been playing together since about third grade, so we know what we're going to do. And in the summer, we always play together, so we all kind of have a connection that really helps us out in school, and I think it's going to be good this year.
So now, obviously, every athlete has areas they can improve. When you look at this upcoming season, personal goal-wise, what parts of your game are you looking to enhance and elevate above where you've been?
I'm going to look to score more and be a leader out on the court and, for my teammates.
Okay. I was going to go to you, Coach, but I have to follow up on something. Obviously, you want to score more. Every player wants to score more. But there's always the challenge when you're a leader on the court that you're going to draw a double team or you're going to be the focal point of that defense. So how mentally do you you go out, you recognize you're in a set where you can't be the one to make the shot? How do you mentally take that step back and go, okay, what do I have to do to make us successful in this particular offensive set?
I'm going to try to create for my teammates, move, pass the ball. If I can't score, then I'm going to look for my teammates who are open and who's on that game and try to win each game.
Now, you had 6 assists a game last year. Are you looking to – I know everybody says you don't look at the numbers, but mentally you kind of do. Are you kind of hoping to bump that up to maybe 8 or 9? Because doing that obviously is going to enhance the offense overall.
Yeah, for sure. I'm going to look to, like I said, look for my teammates and maybe better defense.
Better defense. Coach, I mean, it's one thing. I don't think I've ever interviewed a basketball coach where they've said, oh, we're fantastic on defense. We don't need to work on it. But what does it mean to you to hear your players say, okay, we know we need to work on the defensive end?
Yeah, I mean, in Harper, you see the things she does defensively. It's amazing, and she always wants to be a better defender. And she knows there's areas that she needs to work on. But when you bring it defensively like she does and want to get better in that area, which is something we have to do, obviously, in our district to get past Stratford. But if we bring that defensive intensity this year and just really buckle down and focus on that, our offense is going to carry itself. So,
well, and as I was doing a little research for our interview here, I mean, you were averaging like 3 blocks a game last year. There are superstars in the NBA that don't average 3 blocks a game. So what does it mean to have that kind of defensive prowess, to know that maybe if your team is trailing a little bit, you can make a play on the defensive end that can spark the team?
Yeah, I think that's going to be a really big key for us this year. We have a lot of great scorers, but the defensive end, I think we can win games playing defense.
All right. Well, thank you so much. Appreciate it. I've been visiting here with Harper Little and Cleveland with Coach Dan Jones. Photo shoot for the 32nd annual Ozarks basketball preview. I'm Jason Word for Ozarks Previews.